Okay, you welcome back to Jay's Perspective, and like I said in the introduction, I'm Jessa Reed, and I'm gonna be the host on this web talk show. It's my show. I can talk about whatever I want to. However, it has to be something that affects Nigerian ladies like myself. Okay, today on the first video, I'll be talking about something that has become like a culture with Nigerian ladies. It is something that some of us cannot do without. It's something that's put a few of us in traumatic situations, helpless situations. This is free rides. Yes, some ladies, the only means of transportation they ever have is standing on the road and waiting for someone to give them lifts, as some of us call it. If we have to call it the local Nigerian way, awoof. Free rides are not always good. Say no to awoof moto. This is for so many reasons. A number of people have been robbed in the process. A number of people have been kidnapped in the process. I don't know how people think any car that stops for them, they have to enter. It's just very funny. Very, very funny. Don't you just sit down and wonder, oh, the person could be a robber? A number of people have been robbed by that means. A friend of mine was giving me the gist of her elder sister at somewhere in Lekki. She probably wanted to take a cab or something, and this jeep stopped for her, and the next thing she did was enter. And the moment she entered, someone at the back was holding a gun. And she couldn't back out at that point because there was a gun. She could have been shot. So she was compelled to do what they asked. They deprived her of her jewelry, her gold, her phones. They took her to the ATM machine. She withdrew her money, 100K for that day. They drove her around to like later in the middle of the night, took her very early the next morning again back to the ATM to withdraw the balance for the next day, because we have daily restrictions. So they took her early in the morning the next day. They withdrew the rest they could withdraw, and they dumped her from the road in the middle of the night, penniless, probably without an ATM card. Why would you subject yourself to such conditions? A condition that could have been avoided if you had just waited, told the free ride guy, oh, don't worry, it will be nice to see you. Probably just exchanged phone numbers, and you let him drive off, and you take your cab. You lose your phone, you lose your money. Some get so unlucky. They get driven to obsolete places. They get driven to lonely places and are raped, brutalized. Oh God, it's very painful sometimes. But hey, looking at it, whose fault is it? Yours. How do you want to go out to tell people I was robbed because I wanted to take a lift, or because a fine cute guy offered me a ride and then I was robbed in the process? I don't get it. When you were leaving home, didn't you have your transport fare? I'm sure you did. You would just wake up and say you're going out without money. Hello? Who does that? But hey, if we can take this out of, some people even feel it's their right. I'm a lady. I shouldn't spend my money on taxi. I shouldn't spend my money to transport myself around. So I'll just wait for the next guy who just stop by and say hello, so I can. She gets. What is all that? If you don't get money for transport, sit down for your house. You could get so unlucky. Is the ritualist free rider. You will enter his motor, and the next place you find yourself is in some village in probably Ogun State or Osun State somewhere, in front of oracles with the calabash on your head. That's the extreme situation. You would even be lucky if they're just thieves that want to deprive you of your physical possessions. The worst, That's just one of the best situations that could happen to you. If you enter a free ride that turns out to be a bad free ride, one of the best situations that could happen to you is just be deprived of your physical possessions. What about the incident of being raped? Oh, being raped is even a lot better than finding yourself in the Oracle's shrine, where they're about to convert your body parts or convert you as a whole to money. So please, 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 let's be cautious. Let's be careful. We're sisters. We should look out for one another. Please, as much as possible, try and be independent. Please do not make us vulnerable. Don't come across as vulnerable. These guys that perpetrate this act, they know that, oh, women are very vulnerable, and so they look out for the vulnerable ones. The ones that are shallow, that think free ride is everything. Like, we know not everything that glitters is gold. It could be a jeep, but it could also be a ritualist. It could be an ML, or the person can be a thief, waiting to drive into the next bush to rape you and collect your money. Your money that's never enough for you and your family to spend. Someone else will now come and take it from you. So please, let's try to be as safe as possible. Please. The rate at which this thing even happens in Lagos in recent time has increased. It's just very strange, and it continues happening probably because people are too ashamed to share. Sometimes you talk to some people, is when a situation occurs that they now tell you the experiences, you'll be shocked. Like, if this person had told me this before, it would probably not have happened to me. That's why I'm here, sharing this with you guys. It happens in Lagos. It has happened to a number of us sisters. It has happened to a number of us ladies. So please, please, and please stay away from awoof moto. May you no go hook you for neck. Awoof they run belle. A word is enough for the wise, like they always say. The wise ones will stay away from it. If you decide to act otherwise, oh well, all the best. I hope you don't sit down one day and remember that you watched this video without heeding warning. Till I come your way in the next video, please stay safe, please stay cautious. I remain Moshokwe Arubai, aka Jesari, exceptional banker with a difference. Alright, cheers. Stay cool, stay safe, stay away from trouble, please. I love you. I always love you. And will always love you. Mwah. Bye.